Training a growing workforce for the ever-evolving responsibilities of public works is a big challenge, but the resources are out there to help. To talk to us about local technical assistance programs and how you can use them to train your workforce, I'm joined by North Carolina LTAP Director, Kate Davison. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So how big of a challenge is it to train up your staff, and what goes into training these new professionals in public works?
It's a big challenge. As you may know, we have so many people retiring, leaving the public works field, and so that means we've got all of these young new people who may be coming in straight from high school, straight from college, and really don't have a lot of background or experience. They need to be taught everything instead of having skilled transfer between. So you need to cover the technical skills. You need to cover what is public works to some people, and you need to cover those really important soft skills as well. There's just really, it's the entire breadth of everything that an employee might need.
So how can they get that help?
One amazing resource for local agencies is the LTAP. It stands for Local Technical Assistance Program. It's a federal program. There's a center in every state as well as one in Puerto Rico. And there's also the Tribal Technical Assistance Program, and there's 7 LTAPs, and they're located regionally. So these centers are tasked with providing training and technical assistance directly to locals, whatever that means in your state, and just are an amazing resource for classes on everything from work zone installation to pipe installation to soft skills like managing conflict.
And speaking to the department specifically, how can they get involved?
Yeah, so all you have to do is go to our National Association website. It is nltapa.org, nltapa.org, and right on the front is Find Your LTAP. You can pull the drop down, or you can search by state and go directly to your state's LTAP page. It is important to search on the NLTAPA page because LTAPs in different states sometimes have different names. They don't all go by the LTAP persona. So definitely that nltapa.org is the best way to find your state's training center.
Great, and there is a lot of synergy between NLTAPA, there's a lot of acronyms here, sure, and APWA. So why is that, and what comes out of that relationship?
Yeah, so the LTAPs are specifically tasked from FHWA to help out locals with roadway responsibility, but as we know, there's so much overlap between individuals with roadway responsibility and all the other aspects of public works. So these centers were set up in '82, and we've always had a pretty close relationship with the APWA chapters in our states. A lot of LTAPers are staff members with APWA or volunteers with APWA. For example, I serve as the North Carolina chapter administrator as well as my state's LTAP director. And it's just because there's so much overlap between the missions between the two, and in fact, because there's so much overlap, all LTAPs have 2 memberships to APWA as well. So we have our own group membership, just like a local agency has a membership with APWA.
Fantastic. Kate Davison, thank you so much for taking time to speak with us today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity.